Good morning. Today is Thursday, May 28th. I had to wait to go for my walk because it was raining. Then it looked like it cleared up and now it's spitting. Denise calls it rain. I just call it spit. It's not coming down very hard. But we have birthdays today. Today's going to make up for yesterday. First birthday is Linda Hughes. So Linda gets a song. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Linda. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And also Deborah Higgins. So Deborah gets a song too. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Deborah. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. And it's also Nick over at WW Gaze. I don't think they watch my channel, but I made a comment on one of theirs about a birthday, and I asked them to give me their birthdays, and so they gave me their birthdays. So I did sing to Jean-Luc, and I never heard anything. So I'll sing to Nick, just on the off shot that he takes a chance and looks to see. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Nick. Happy birthday to you. Cha-cha-cha. See my shirt? It says, I'll fight you with my bare, B-E-A-R, hands. And then the bear goes, oh dear. I know my shirt's too big. My shorts are too big. I might show you a screenshot or like a full shot when I go in the house. But I've looked online. I've found that the shorts that I like the best are either at Kohl's or at Penny's. And they're both out of stock. So I'm thinking that, I think our retail stores are going to open tomorrow. For only so many people that can go in the store. So I'm thinking that once the employees are back to work and they start restocking the shelves, that one day next week. And then I check every day for my freezer, because that's what they told me at Best Buy. Just check online every day. And he said, don't, if you see it online, order it online. Don't come into the store, because by the time you get into the store, it'll probably be sold out. And I did check like Home Depot and ABC Warehouse and all them other places, and they're all sold out too, because there's such a demand. There really is. I'm hoping that it kind of slacks off like in June and July, and I can order one and get one for September or October, because I want to be stocked next fall and winter, just in case we have another, I'm hoping not, but in case we have another setback, I want to be prepared. So, but anyway, I found another book. I found another Weight Watcher book. I'm just going, well, I've been trying to clean a little bit more, and I was cleaning out some drawers in my room. So this is called Turn It Around. Which, how appropriate, because we're getting out. We're starting to step out of our little bubbles, and people are seeing us. And this is also from 2017. This was from April of 2017. So, you know, you don't have to, no, you don't have to be like all gung-ho today. You don't have to be all gung-ho within the next couple weeks. But, what's today, the 28th? The 1st of June is Monday. A great day to start. 1st of the month. First of the week. It's a good day to start. So plan on it, and you know, you don't have to go in a straight line. Some people kind of go up, and like me, up, and then I'm like a roller coaster. My favorite line is from Parenthood, when the grandma said she'd rather be on a roller coaster because a merry-go-round just goes round and round, and she likes the thrills of a roller coaster going up and down. And that's my diet. It's like a roller coaster. I don't want it to be like a merry-go-round. You know, even when I get to my goal, I know I'm going to put a few pounds on, so it's still going to be, and I don't say that as a defeatist. It's just a fact of life. You're going to put a couple pounds on. Anybody that I watch that has reached their goal have like a 5 or 10 pound cushion, and they just snap it, they nip it in the bud, like Barney Fife would say, right away, and get back to their goal weight. Because first of all, they don't want to have to pay Weight Watchers, and second of all, they don't want to have to gain all that weight back and have to lose it again. So, just take your time. Just really just take your time. So this is what we're going to do. We're going to turn it around. A few extra pounds might not require a wardrobe overhaul, but they might signal that it's time to reassess your behaviors to stop the numbers on the scale from climbing even further. It's tempting to think that your weight will go in one direction, down, until you reach your goal, and then you'll live happily ever after. Oh, if that was so true. I'm sure all of us would love that, but we all know that it's not true. That's not realistic. So it's essential to recognize that a small gain will happen at some point and have a plan in place to reverse it. Okay, we weren't planning on being a quarantine. We weren't planning on being trapped in our house and not being able to go out and go to the gym, just go to a restaurant or just do anything, just to be trapped basically in our house with just the same people day in and day out, not intersocializing physically with anybody. I know we did a lot of FaceTime and Zooms and things like that, but it's close. What we like to say in my family, close, similar, not the same. Because it's close because you can still see them, but and it's similar to seeing them, but it's just not the same as being with them. So I understand that. And the way it helps is gaining even a small amount of weight can be upsetting. And if you're not prepared, it can knock you completely off track, potentially leading to a bigger gain. And I think that's true of a lot of us, that we have a little bit of a gain that we weren't anticipating, and we're kind of like struggling, really struggling, and we're trying to get back on track. And we just need to remember what we did before. If you tracked in a book, go back in the book and see what you did. If you kept a journal, go back and read your journal and see how you were feeling. I'm sure you're feeling a lot better when you're losing weight than when you're gaining. It just stands to reason. But first, you need to decide what a small means to you. We recommend that a weight gain of 3 to 5 pounds that's struck over a few weigh-ins should be taken seriously before it becomes larger. This is your take action weight. It's a sort of a wake-up call to make some changes. Yeah, I think a lot of people have made in the comments that they've gained like 10 pounds. Okay, you gained 10 pounds. You've probably gone into the next decade of numbers. My little small mini goals are always to get into the next set of decades. So I'm 213 on last Saturday. My next goal is to be 209.9. Then I'm in the next set of numbers. So it's worked for me. I went from the 300s to the 90s to the 80s to the 70s, all the way down. And that's not to say I didn't struggle a lot in between, because I did. But I overcame it. And you can too. So this is what you need to do to put your action plan in action. It can be hard to get back on track or even to get on the scale, even after a small gain. But that's what knowledge is power. Fill in the plan below to make it easier, and when the time comes, fulfill your dreams. So the first thing you want to do is get ready now. Get on that scale today. Figure out how much you weigh. Write it down. And then if you decide to wait till Monday, that's fine. See how you did between now and Monday when you acknowledged how much you weighed today on Thursday and how much you weigh on Monday. You might have a slight loss. Even you might have a little bit of a bigger gain, like a gain just because you think, well, I'm going to start on Monday. Whatever it is, acknowledge the fact of how much you weigh right now. And then put your take action weight. You want to lose like 3 to 5 pounds of what you weigh right now. Not in 1 week. It's going to take a while. And the older you get, the longer it's going to take. But just set a goal, like if I gained 10 pounds, I want to lose at least 5 of those pounds first. And then lose those. And if you gain 5 pounds, say I want to lose at least 3 of those pounds. And then just work on doing that. And then your action plan contact, the person you'll reach out to support and accountability if you have trouble executing your plan within a week of the gain. Think of a leader, a coworker, a sister. I have my email address down below. I have Sparkling Susan. Sparkling Susan. She emails me every week to let me know how she's doing. And that's her way of staying on track. So I welcome it. I really do. If a lot of times people don't want to put things in the comments, you can always email me and tell me anything you want in my email. I always answer. I usually look at my email in the morning and then occasionally at night, but I definitely look at it every morning. And you will get a response. If I look in the morning, you should get it the next day, because I'm pretty good about that. When a small gain hits, number 1, track, starting with first your food, the meal you eat, and notice it after you've had a small gain. And the second thing is, if it's hard to track every meal right away, start with a meal that you're familiar with, that you know the points on, that you don't have to really keep looking them up. It's just something that you know. Weigh yourself at least once a week, but no more than once a day. We all know you weigh yourself at different times of the day. You can always weigh different. You can lean a certain way even and weigh a little bit different. So I weigh on the same scale and the same place on the bathroom floor at the same time every Saturday. That's what I do. I know a lot of people weigh themselves every day. I can't do that. If I weigh myself every day, it throws me into a tailspin, because if I haven't lost as much as I thought I should have lost, or if I have a small gain because, like I said, your weight fluctuates, it completely throws me. And then check in the meeting room, or check in with a friend or something, just to let them know how you're doing. My Think Again page, you know how much I love the Think Again page. The unhelpful thought: since I gained a few pounds last month, or the last 2 months, I'll never be able to get back on track, let alone back to my happy weight. But the helpful thought is, okay, I gained a few pounds last month, but I know my weight will go up and down from time to time. That's why I made a plan to get back on track, and I'm going to use it. That's pretty helpful. Okay, the unhelpful thought is, now that I'm on Weight Watchers and I'm doing so well, I'm never going to gain a pound again. I don't need an action plan. Silly you. But the helpful thought is, even though I'm doing well, I'm likely to gain a few pounds from time to time. If I have a plan, I can focus on steps to get back on track rather than obsess over the number on the scale. It's not going to change just by looking at it. You have to take action. You just have to take action and do what you're going to do. And you need to forgive yourself. You know, we all had stresses over the last 8 to 10 weeks. We've had a lot of stresses and we've had a lot of worries, and we turn to food for comfort, which is, we've learned that from a very early age. You get a shot from the doctor, you get a treat. You hurt yourself, your mother gives you a cookie. I mean, it's your birthday, you get cake. I mean, it's just, food is always measured about your happiness. It just is. But anyway, the recipe, I think this was back when the recipes were so horrible, because this is a horrible recipe. But then who am I to judge? Somebody might like this. It's spiralized beet slaw with lime and pepitas. But there it is. I will show you that. Okay, I'm sorry, that just looks nasty. But anyway, if you want to try it, this is when it was points plus, I think, when they say 2 smart points. Obviously, you're going to have to put it into your tracker to see what it actually is. But here's how you do it. Still going to pass. In case you want to make it. Not me. But anyway, that's it. I didn't mean to sound so preachy, but I haven't found any other books, so maybe this will be the last one today. But we can turn it around, and we don't have to go in a straight line. We can have little bumps and curves along the way, but just do what works for you. Whatever plan you're working on, do it for you. Don't do it for anybody else. Do it for you. Okay, enough preaching. I'll show you my flowers later on today, after my breakfast maybe, because I gotta go take a shower. It was very muggy, and like I said, I'm a little damp from the walking because of the spitting. Okay, I know the shirt's too big, and look at the pants are too big. Look at it, if I take the belt off. No, I'm going to take the belt off, but my shorts are way too big. Way, way, way too big. Okay, we're going to have a fruit and veggie platter for our brunch because it's kind of late. But today is Thursday, May 28th. I started my day with a prayer. My quote is, trust the wait, embrace the uncertainty, enjoy the beauty of becoming, because when nothing is certain, anything is possible. It's a 7-point breakfast, 0 for my egg, veggies, banana, berries, and tea. 2 points for my spinach dip, 2 points for my Ezekiel toast, and 3 points for my holy guacamole. 7 points. I still have 16 points left for my dinner and if I eat a lunch. Okay, they'll look a little prettier once they get blossoming. I need to get a summer welcome mat, obviously. Here's my front door. You can see me in the... I'll show you a better shot in the house. And then I have this planter here, and then my hanging plant. So let me show you the full entrance view. There we go. Okay, like I said, once they come in a little bit better, it rained today, obviously, because I got the covers on my furniture out here. And then I have my hummingbird feeder here, and then I have another hummingbird here. I haven't got any lights on. And then I got a couple flower planters here. And over here. And then one here. And we got that one there. I don't know if you can see the one there. Those are going to be waving petunias. And then I got to get some for my planter over there. And then the wind blew that one. I got to get some flowers for that. But here's my backyard. There's the pool. It's looking pretty good. Oh, and then I have, well, you can't see it. But anyway. Okay, Jim barbecued chicken. He's having drumsticks, and I'm having a chicken breast and a salad and my corn and 2 crescent rolls. And obviously my lemonade. So it is a 17-point dinner. 0 for my barbecue chicken and my corn on the cob. 5 points for I'm going to use a tablespoon of butter. I'm probably not going to use a whole, well, probably between the belt. Yeah, tablespoon of butter, 5 points. 3 points for my Olive Garden dressing, 1 point for my lemonade, and 8 points for my 2 biscuits. So I have gone 1 over, but I still have my blue dot. And this is the barbecue sauce that brought it down to 0 for the chicken, and this is the Olive Garden dressing. Okay, that's going to do it for tonight. Jim usually doesn't do a very good job barbecuing chicken. I love him to death, but he's not very good at barbecuing chicken. And that was the best chicken he's ever barbecued, and I couldn't tell you how long. It was delicious. It was moist and not burnt. It was cooked on the outside and cooked on the inside, which is a rarity sometimes with Jim's barbecuing. But anyway, like I said, we have to start Monday's June 1st. Let's make a plan. Just do it at your own pace. Just baby steps. Baby steps is all we need to take. So I'm going to leave a link down below to Chelsea, Mom in her 30s, because she did the tag that I tagged her with the other day. The other people that I've tagged haven't done it yet, but when they do, I'll leave their links too. It's just a quick little, obviously she's not related to me, because she did the tag like in 2 minutes and 37 seconds. I think I took like 15 minutes. But it's just a 2-minute video. She's very cute. She's very perky. I really like her a lot. So while you're over there, subscribe to her, because she's just new. I think she's got like 31 subscribers right now. But, you know, check her out. I think you'll like her. So once again, I want you to stay safe and stay strong. Stay healthy. Wash your hands. And just know things are going to get better. So stay strong. Talk to you guys tomorrow.